Hey there, guys. All right, so we have a special one for you today. If you're ready to hear something crazy, I'm about to spread some crazy knowledge on you guys. But we're going to be talking about the Bitcoin pump that just barely stalled out, right? And why freedom of speech is dumping hard. This is crazy. We even got lizard people like Mark Zuckerberg coming out here and making statements about freedom of speech. Can you believe that? And we're going to be talking about the 200 million ADA burn. So if you got ADA in your wallet, you might as well hold on to it, because imagine how much more it's going to be worth when they burn about 200 million ADA. So like without further ado, let's get started and let's talk about it, Oh geez. Oh no. It's all reorganized. Let's get it. Oh man.
Oh, I thought you must have added me because I clicked the button and must have removed myself. So,
Dude,
what do you think of the new music on the intro?
Dude, I like it. It's pretty hype. It makes me want to, take some Molly and have some like glow sticks and then do some like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
have that crazy look in my eye.
Hopefully we quit getting hit with copyright now for the freaking music.
No, I'm just kidding. What's up, Bong Solo? What's up, Tony Beza? We love it. We love it. Thank you for joining us here today, guys. So I wanted to talk about something because me and Desert were having a very crazy conversation just a moment ago. We're blowing the lid off the things, right? And so let's see. So have you seen this before, Desert?
That looks like an archaic map of Pangea.
So it's not Pangea. Okay, so this is actually Hollow Earth. Okay.
Oh.
And the only way that you can actually get here, this is the reason why people don't ever actually get to the North Pole or the South Pole, right? It's because they can't. And then if they do, this is where actually, like right here, you can see this is where the current changes. And then you're actually sucked in to Hollow Earth. And then through here, this is where we can see all these different beings, right? So like one of them, we'll go here, is the Zeta Reticuli. So this is actually a star like constellation. This is a location in our star galaxy, but where these people right here, right, the Zeta Reticulans come from, right? These are the same gray aliens. These are the Greys, okay? There's an amazing episode of Doctor Who that has the Greys. I believe it's called, well, it's not called Don't Blink. It's called The Bad Wolf. Really good episode. Love Doctor Who. But so the Greys. So the Greys are the little aliens, right, that abduct people all the time. They probe you. They check you out. They see what's going on. You know what I mean? When people have said they've been abducted by a flying saucer, it's usually the Greys that are the culprits. But the reason we were having this conversation is because of right here, the reptilians, right? The reptilians. We started having a conversation about one of our favorite reptilians, Mark Zuckerberg.
I wondered how you were gonna bring this into what we were talking about.
Mark Zuckerberg, right? And so Mark Zuckerberg, everybody knows him. They love him. He makes a lot of money, has a lot of money, a lot of resources, a lot of the Earth's resources. You know what I'm saying? And anyways, yeah, okay. So Harry Manback, look, he's going in and spilling all of the tea. He's going to get our channel removed, okay? He's going to get our channel removed because he's talking about the German moon base in Argentina. You know what I mean? We don't want to go there. The government will step in any moment now. But so about Mark Zuckerberg, we were talking about free speech, and recently, Mark Zuckerberg, Marky Mark, all right, he's one of those people that his eyes blink the other way, right? Vertical slits. You can watch it sometimes. There's some videos out there on the internet. I'm not saying that they are AI altered, but I'm just not saying it, right? Anyways, so Mark Zuckerberg came out recently, made a statement about how he feels bad and he regrets taking the government's money and censoring people during COVID, which this was an amazing revelation to have now that we have Elon Musk obviously giving him a run for his money, right? Which is fantastic because, dude, I see all day, all the time, people on Twitter saying, I'm leaving this app. It's all because of Elon Musk's giving a voice to Trump or giving voices to people with opinions that are different than mine, which is kind of like the whole joke. That means that they've fallen in to the freedom of speech psyop, right? The freedom of speech psyop. They say, I don't like other people expressing their opinions that I disagree with on the internet. And that's why I hate Elon Musk, right? It is what it to talk about. First things first, Desert. How are we doing, man? How you doing? How are things?
Well, I'm extremely caught off guard now because I didn't know we were jumping straight into the conspiracy theory.
Dude, it's not a conspiracy theory. Have you been to the South Pole, man? Have you been
I haven't. People have been to the North Pole, sir.
Yeah, and they just tell you what they want you to know about it, but you yourself haven't been there. You cannot confirm or verify, right, that there isn't an entrance, you know what I mean, into Hollow Earth through one of the poles, right? There's a way in, right? And then there's a way out. Okay.
It is true. I did just recently watch the documentary of King Kong, so I mean, it's possible there is really
that's a real life documentary.
Yeah, it is. It is.
There were real people there.
But other than that, I'm too tired for this, bro. I've been going since 5 o'clock. I've been going since 5 o'clock this morning on 4 hours of sleep. I barely made the stream. Bro, it was 58 degrees. I woke up this morning, got my coffee, went on the back porch with the dog, smoking a cigarette. 58 degrees. Chilly, actually. I was wearing a tank top and it was chilly. When I left Phoenix today, it was 107.
Jeez.
So I experienced a 50-degree temperature swing today. Yeah, I'm beat, bro. I took a shower, shaved my head, threw on a tank top, and that's what you get tonight, Johnny.
Yeah, he's got an aerodynamic head, but his jawline there is giving us a little bit of drag. I'll tell you what. This is what I was saying earlier. He said that it's no shave November almost. He said it's almost about to get there.
It's getting that time to freaking it's getting to beard season up here in the mountains. Gotta have that beard, bro. You gotta protect that face from that wind chill.
I feel you, man. I feel you 110%. So, Johnny, you just popped in here. I hope you got our little bit of alpha about the lizard people and Hollow Earth. We're talking about some serious stuff right now. Harry Manback was talking about the German moon base in Argentina. So we're spilling a lot of alpha, a lot of tea today. But
there's some good news out of Argentina.
Yes, tell me about this. You probably know.
I just let me scroll back up to it. A tweet from J Chains. We love him. He's a Cardano troll, but we love him. He says, exciting news from Argentina. The Ministry of Education has partnered with ETH Kipu Foundation to introduce Ethereum and blockchain education in high schools. This program will create new career opportunities and empower students to shape the future. Once again, other countries besides the United States are becoming the forefront of blockchain technology. You know what I mean? We got Charles down there in Argentina. We got Hosky down there in Argentina. Now the Argentina high schools are going to be teaching about Ethereum and blockchain. Just saying. You better hope. You better hope. Better hope Kamala doesn't win. You know what I mean? At this point, or we're going to be so far behind the 8 ball when it comes to blockchain technology in the United States. I don't know if we'll ever recover.
Dude, so that's that's an interesting perspective, and I hear you. I don't necessarily think that the perspective is wrong. I just believe, like, I'm kind of like radical with the blockchain crypto stuff. Like, I sort of think that I don't believe that anybody can stop us quick enough, right? Or like
No.
extensively enough for it to stop the inevitable, like, subversion of the government inevitably. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Like, I feel like
they can't stop it.
yeah,
They
yeah.
can't
Slow it
stop it,
down
but they
in
can
the US.
sabotage it so bad to where we just lag behind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know,
No,
kinda-
well, for sure, but I mean, like, I kind of think about
hey,
it like this.
we're in a race. We're in a race, right? Okay.
Yeah.
All these countries are getting ready to run a 100-meter dash, right? And right before the starting pistol pops, a freaking politician comes out and kneecaps our runner. Yeah, we'll be able to finish the race, but we're not gonna make the podium. You know, we're gonna be the laughing stock of the friggin' race, you know.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, shout out to Risk Gaming, Johnny Tran, and Bong Solo. This exchange right here caught me off guard. I got a JPEG Empire onesie, and then Bong Solo says, "And never change," and I love that, dude. I love it. I love it. But
I can't do it.
110.
I can't do it, Bong Solo. I wore a shirt and tie. It started off as a gimmick to troll John on the first episode, and I rolled it out.
I was surprised.
But I'm not a tie guy. I can wear a button up. I mean, I wore button ups in Vegas. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm a tie guy. I'm for sure a tie guy. All right, everybody in here, please take a moment to like, share, and repost the space. Share this with one other person at least. We appreciate it, because if you all share the space, then we'll have twice as many people, and it'll be fantastic. And then make sure you're following all of us, myself, Desert, Saji, Chinva Bridge on X, and at JPEG Empire is the important one. We got some pretty good stuff that's been going on here lately. I just saw that the beta test of the trading bot has gone spectacularly well, right? And so that means that we are closer, which means that we are all closer to getting to the Empire.
I want to do a giveaway.
All right. Well, we have several things we can actually give away.
Well, for us, though, we can't use one of those to give away for us, right?
Well, I mean, of course we could.
Let me take a gander. Let me take a gander at what we have in Empire Petty Cash Wallet.
Do it. I know we got some cool stuff in there. I know we got some brewers.
We got some Nike. We got some brewer. We got a nice rug project, apparently, called Ada Pepos.
Yeah, the Ada Pepos in the friend community rug today. So they're in the middle of a CTO. Shout out to Jay Friend. He's the only one I believe that could really do it. But it is tough. It is tough.
We are going to do a brewer giveaway.
There we go. I love them. I've given away so many brewers here lately just because I wanted people to go to the Hops on Cardano event. And I still have a ton. So if anybody out there has a brewer with Carter on it and you just want to send it to me, I'll accept it, because I'm trying to stack up all the Carter ones. Maybe I'll trade you another one.
What we have, this is the one we're going to give away right here.
Well, let's see it. Let's see. What does he look like? What does he or she look like, or they or them?
It's a she.
Okay, I love it.
So this is what we're going to give away. Georgia Harris.
Ooh.
Okay, she's an engineer.
She got a presidential last name.
And white button up. She's a utilities operator. Okay. So we're going to give this away.
Okay.
And we will give it away on...
There you go. Wednesday? You don't even have to. You don't even have to worry about it. We got it right there. Just go ahead and send it to Jeff Dukes. It's done. You know what I mean?
So for everybody listening, we have a pinned tweet on the JPEG Empire account. Okay, it's about the mint, the ongoing mint, and everything like that. Everybody who likes, retweets, tags some degens, all the good stuff. You know what I mean? Just, you guys know what to do. Tag hops. You know what I mean? You guys know what to do. And we will give that away on Wednesday. We'll do a Twitter picker on Wednesday. And there's already quite a few tweets because we have people in our Discord that have auto tweet already engaged. So like, retweet, you know what? Just like, retweet. But you know, you should really tag hops and some degens. And we will give this away to one lucky winner on Wednesday.
I'm gonna have to spin up my alt accounts.
Right?
Yeah, Jeffrey Duke says don't even bother. Everyone else, just give up.
Just give up.
And Risk says here, in Jeff we trust. I agree. Jeff is a great person. I mean, honestly, to be honest, I kind of feel like it helps. Like the friend and the people community, because they were kind of already like a meme that was silly and that was a free mint. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's kind of like, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. I think it's actually kind of better.
If they can become a CTO and get all the keys and everything like that.
They have it all.
Oh, they do. So then how did they technically get rugged?
Well, like, so a bunch of the funds that were going to go to a centralized exchange listing.
Oh, so it was like a literal rug. Like he took all the money. Like he took all the money and dipped out.
Yeah. He stole it. But I mean, it's done. He's gone. You know what I mean? He dipped out. He's gone. Not responding.
Right. But the community has all the keys to everything.
Lancaster on Friday. I actually I may or may not be able to. I think that I work during that time, but I want to. I would love to see you, Jeff Dukes. And I didn't realize you were so close. Honestly, if it's possible for you to do the same thing on Sunday, was when I was actually going to go and meet Moose. If you can do it on Sunday or whatever, then that would be crazy. Then I could see the three of you. Yeah, I'm since I didn't get enough beer, I'm going to go get it. I'll go get it.
I got beer packed in your care package.
Oh, well,
that's getting sent out. Well, it's 4 of them. You only had 4 cans.
Yeah. That's why I'm gonna go get at least 12.
Right. I had it packed, and then I was like, I should probably pull this out and repack it in plastic bags, just in case. Because I don't know if it's flying. I don't know if the cans are gonna explode. I don't know. Friggin'.
Yeah.
So
that was a good call. I appreciate that. Well, so yeah, let's maybe we'll go into Market Watch and then we'll start talking about all these things, because I saw that Bitcoin was pumping pretty hard. Last I saw it was like around 64,000. Maybe it's stalled out. I don't know if it has retraced much from
it has stalled out.
It has stalled out.
Kind of yeah. So we want to go into Market Watch.
Yeah, let's go ahead into Market Watch. And then we'll cover some of the other stuff. We already talked about Hollow Earth and Mark Zuckerberg being a lizard person. But even him, with his reptilian heart, regretted censoring the COVID stuff on Facebook and Instagram. Right. Interesting.
All we can do is take it for what it's worth. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's go into Market Watch. Oh, look at that transition.
What amazing.
I think I got to make it a little longer.
Just a little bit longer. At least 6 inches. Come on.
All right. Let's see what we have done today. All right. We got a nice little, let's refresh up here. So we are down 3.2%, but we are still at 2.3 trillion. So that's nice. So that means we must have got up to like 2.4, 2.5, something like that. We have real low volume. That's probably why the market was so easily slumped today. Only 78 billion. Bitcoin dominance coming in at 53.9. Ethereum at 14, still slipping. Ethereum dominance just keeps going down like a point every couple of days. Gwei to send a transaction, less than 1 Gwei. Let's go. I have not looked at the market all day except for some passing numbers. We got Bitcoin coming in at 63,000. I did see this morning, like as soon as it broke 63.6, it just dumped and just kept going down. We were in the high 62s earlier, but down 1.6 on the 24-hour. We got Ethereum coming in at 26.8 or 26.87. We got BNB down to 553. Solana at 158, XRP at 59 cents. We got Doge just over a dime. We got Tron back in the top 10, above Toncoin, coming in at 16 cents. Toncoin has just been getting hammered, along with Not.
Yeah,
I was in a not long, and then like the news came out, and like almost instantly I got stopped out on my freaking not long. So Toncoin, yeah, down to 531. Cardano with the retracement. We said this was going to happen on Friday, or we expected this to happen on Friday, but we did get a nice little retracement down to just under 37 cents. 24-hour, let's see here. Wow, is that? That can't be right. There we go. I don't know why it went to losers first, but biggest gainers, we got Helium up 16.1%. We got Akash Network. We got Leo Token, and that's it. Look, only 2 double-digit gainers today. Makes you wonder why these are pumping all of a sudden. Had to have been some news. We ain't seen Akash in the top gainers in quite some time. Helium we have seen there, but for it to pump 16% on a red day, some news had to have come out. And then we're just single digits all the way down. Let's see, biggest losers. Not coin, see? Man.
Good thing you got stopped out, sir.
God, it just tanked. Toncoin also down 7.8%. Sats on ordinals is down 6.9. Injective down 6.7. Pepe down 6.3. Bonk down 6.3. Look at that. A whole group. Look at that. Man, that's a group of freaking meme coins right there. All of them down. And then Phantom, and it just keeps going. Let's look at the overall market. Let's look at how the market closed. So we did close in the red. Looks like the Dow Jones was up slightly at 0.16, but the S&P down 1/3%. NASDAQ down 0.85. The Russell 2K pretty flat, only down 0.04, and the VIX up a little bit. Pre-market is red across the board. Not too much, but everything is definitely red. Looks like oil, though. That's a good. Oil's going down, 0.58%. That's not too bad. Let's see what Asia decided to wake up and do. We're kind of mixed. Australian, well, it's all pretty much flat. The Australian index, not even 0.5%, fraction. The Nikkei's down 0.3. The Kospi is down 0.36, and it looks like China is not awake yet. Or they're not. Maybe they have some kind of holiday. They're usually active right now. Maybe there's some kind of holiday in China right now because Shanghai and Hong Kong are both not registering anything.
Or maybe they just wanted to close because the government decided to.
I mean, they are at the ends of the freaking government. You know what I mean? So we are getting. So I want to go all the way out though, since it is the start of the week. Let's look at the entire week. This is the weekly camp. This is the weekly. Look at that massive green candle on the weekly. We come up right to the 21 on the weekly. Looks like we bounced our head right to the top. Now we're starting to retrace a little bit today. But we got the green dot. We got momentum coming up. We got like a hidden bear or bullish div here. Look at this. So on the momentum oscillator on Market Cipher B, we got higher highs, right? And we have lower lows on the momentum. The RSI, not so much, you know, but that's a nice divergence, a nice hidden bullish divergence on Market Cipher B. Money flow is kind of flat. VWAP's coming up, momentum's coming up, but nice green recovery candle for the week. Pumps us right off this trend line right here. So let's break it down a little further. Let's go back down to the daily. Let's zoom in a little bit. Let's get rid of these trend lines. Daily is looking a little overheated. Okay. So we have quite the opposite on the daily. We have a bearish divergence that seems to be playing out on your momentum. We got the higher high right there. Nice red dot. VWAP coming down to the downside. Money flow is flat though. So your money flow is coming in flat. It's not curving down yet, but the VWAP's coming down. And we got the big red dot on top of the momentum. So on the daily, which is not good, we've come up. We broke through the 200. We're come back down. We retested and fell through it. So it's like a decision point now. Okay. Is this going to be, are we going to be able to flip the SR, I guess, is the question on the 200. Okay. You know, was this our retest and now we're going to get rejected? And if we do, we come all the way back down to probably this high volume node right here, which is about 60,000. Here, let's get some more data on the screen to see exactly. Okay. So our point of control is way down here at this high volume node, and it's at about 61,000. So do we come all the way back down here and then maybe touch the 21 right here, which is curving up? That's quite possible. I mean, all indicators are showing that the daily does need to come back down a little bit. So take that with a grain of salt. Let's see here. Let's go out. Yeah, we bounced. We're on this trend line right here. We really need to reclaim the 200 on the daily to stay bullish. Let's go down to the 4 hour. 4 hour has lost the 21. It looks like we were getting a bullish cross. We still might be. Let's see here. Let's expand that a little bit. So it looks like we're getting a bullish cross right here. So if this was on the daily, this would be considered a golden cross. But on the 4 hour, the 50 coming to go across the 200. We did break the 21 on the daily with a huge rounded top right there. Let's see here. What do we got going on? You could probably, let's see. Let's bring this up a little bit. I mean, you could probably call this a hidden bullish right here. But I don't think it holds that much weight. When we have money flow coming down, we have VWAP under the 0, and we have your momentum coming down, and we've lost the 21. Plus, our DBS size is 6 and a 1, so it's neutral. We did get a nice little green candle in the past hour and a half. We've had like a 0.5% move. You can see it right over here. That's when the candle started.
Pocket. It's also a volume pocket, so I can see it.
Yeah. Yeah, and that brings us down. That's the pocket right there. So if we go up and we bring this in, even on the 4 hour, we bring all this data in. So this dotted line right here is your value area high. And it looks like we're beating our head against this value area high, or this high node right here, this high volume node. And now we're kind of rolling back down this valley, and we could very well end up down here. Where on the daily, it was about 61. On the 4 hour, it is about 6,850, 6,800. So quite possible. But I think if we can recover from this and get above these high volume nodes right here, we bring this in. Let's bring all this data in on the 4 hour. And we can get up here. You notice this trend line, this down sloping trend line right here, ends right here at this huge volume node. Once we get above this, it's going to be the ball rolling down the hill. We'll start rolling right down this, and then boom, we're in price discovery mode, and we go to the moon. You know what I mean? So not too sure. It could be the big boys getting ready to bang the monthly close. Monthly close is on Sunday this year. So this Sunday, as a matter of fact, the day before Labor Day, right? I don't know. Or is the end of the month on Saturday? I can't remember. But either way, it's this weekend. So they could be just, keeping it nice and low. Let's see where the monthly. We are in a red candle.
Ends on Friday the 30th, yeah.
August has 31 days.
Okay, well, 31 on Saturday. I was thinking like weekday days.
This is crypto, baby. We don't sleep. We don't sleep. This is crypto.
Fine. No bank holidays in crypto. Jeez.
No, there's not. But you can see we are on a red candle on the friggin' daily or on the monthly. So they could be, it's whatever the big boys want. Let's see here. But now the hourly is looking all right. Okay, we got the double green dot on the momentum. No kind of bullish dibs or anything like that. But so we got the VWAP moving back to the upside. We got the money in the red, but it's flattening out. We got the double green dot on the momentum. So we do have some positive movement to the upside. Nice, huge DBIS or DBSI numbers right here. We got a 17. We need to get above the 21, and then we need to break the 50 and the 80 and everything like that. So the lower time frames don't look too bad. It's really the bigger time frames. See the 15-minute. I mean, we could see the money flow on the 15-minute. We see we're getting that slight gradual uptick like that. And it could just round out and start going back to the upside. VWAP's kind of overheated. But that's Bitcoin. I would be very cautious entering anything on Bitcoin right now because there's no definitive up or down movements that I see. Let's go to Cardano because we've been talking about Cardano. We said go out to the daily.
Oh my gosh, sir. So this just happened right now. But Robert Kennedy Jr. said Wonder Woman just joined the Justice League. And he's talking about Tulsi.
Yeah, Tulsi just I heard it earlier. I didn't see it. that Tulsi just endorsed Trump.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
Bro, imagine. So imagine Trump gets in, he puts Tulsi in a cabinet position, he puts RFK in a cabinet position. You can't really get a more diverse populist style freaking candidates than RFK and Tulsi Gabbard, you know? And Tulsi obliterated Kamala in the 2020 presidential debates. I'm just saying. I think that's a big step for Trump. Well, I say it's a big windfall for Trump that Tulsi is endorsing him. All right. So this is Cardano. We've broken the daily we were looking at. We broke out of the big pattern. We've already talked about this. And we were up here, and I think it was on Friday. We were right here. And I was talking about how it's probably going to curve back down and touch this 21, maybe retest the pattern and take off. It does look like we're starting off. It looks like we're starting off today with a nice green candle. We're getting a little 1.26% pump, but today's candle was horrible. We had almost a 5% dump today on Cardano. So like to see this get back above the 50 right here. But I still think we have to come and touch this 21, whether the 21 comes like that and we go up, down, and touch it. We got to come back to this 21, probably retest this bigger overall pattern. Let's go down. Let's see what the 4 hour is doing. Whoops. 4 hour, not looking too bad. I mean, we did lose the 21. We are still above the 200, which is awesome. Looks like we might have, we didn't quite bounce off it. But our momentum down here is starting to round out. The VWAP's going back to the upside. Looks like we're getting a slight little raise in the money flow right here. So I would be looking maybe when this reprints at 9 o'clock tonight Pacific, we might see a nice double green dot, or at least a small green dot as this cuts up on the 4 hour. See what the RSI is showing us. RSI not really showing anything, but we are still below the 14-day moving average on the RSI. So, but I do find it positive that we come down. We essentially bounce off the 200. We haven't lost the 200. We lose the 200 on the 4 hour. That's going to be bad. Let's look at the 1 hour. Oh, yeah, look at that. We come down on the 1 hour and just perfectly bounce right off this 200, and we're breaking back up. Hopefully the 21 comes down. We can break above the 21. All the moving averages are starting to roll over, though. So we really need to get above the 21 and start working our way back up. Get across these high volume nodes. Maybe roll down into this valley. Try and make it back up this mountain right here. Get us up to about 38. Let's see what the momentum is looking at. Momentum to the upside. Money flow slightly to the upside. We got this nice spike, money flow going back up, momentum's rolling up, VWAP's going up. I would say that even though Cardano had a bigger drop, this Cardano chart looks better, except for on the daily. Looks better than the Bitcoin chart, maybe. I guess it's kind of apples and oranges, because it doesn't matter if Cardano dumps, ADA is dumping too. So, but if Bitcoin dumps, Cardano's dumping too. But if Cardano or if Bitcoin can move sideways, then we could see, these altcoins get a little breathing room and start to move back to the positive. That's it. That's all I got. I wasn't able to really look at anything today, so that's just off the top of my head. Oh, so is there there's a big meetup in Lancaster or what?
No, it's not a big meetup. We're just picking up some beer from Moose, and it's about halfway from him to us, I guess. I'm actually curious to know where Third Patriot actually is at, and Jeff Dukes, because I'm in Annapolis, Maryland, and Lancaster ends up being like an hour and a half, 2.5 hours, something like that away from me. But I wanted to look at Ton.
Oh, I can do that.
Sorry, because that leads into the next segue.
So Ton on the daily has just lost the 200. That's not good. So let's see here. Must have some old charting on this. Let's get rid of all this. Okay. So if we look at let's go to the weekly on Ton.
No, not Lancaster, CA.
So on the weekly, it's not looking really good. I mean, we've lost the 21. I would say the next step is coming down here to the 50. We've had two big red candles on the weekly, and this one just started. So that's an 8% drop today and a 16% drop last week. Let's go down to the daily. We are losing the 200 on the daily, and that is going to start like a bearish period. It could just be a reflex, a knee-jerk reaction.
2.5 hours, Jeffrey Dukes.
To Pavlov, what's his name? Pavlov something, getting arrested.
Yes, CEO of Telegram.
Yeah.
Or founder.
We do have a nice bullish div on the daily, though. So we spread.
So maybe that was just the scare, and then now it's back. Because I thought about it, maybe it would be an accumulation zone right now.
The news actually came out on like Saturday, right?
Maybe.
It came out over the weekend.
Oh, then it could have been yesterday.
Because this is Saturday's candle right here. Look at that. That big dump.
Probably is Saturday. What's up, Crypto Set Guy?
Oh, and then that's Sunday, and then today. But it's given us this huge bullish div right here on the daily. And not a hidden bullish div, but an actual bullish div. That's it's a pretty good slant on both of those. But losing the 200 today is super bearish, especially on the daily. I mean, if we go back and I don't want to get off this screen, but like as soon as Cardano lost the daily 200, it just started dumping, and we've been under it ever since, fighting to get above it. So that's not good. Let's look at the 4 hour, see if anything's changing. We're getting a nice bullish div on the 4 hour, but nothing seems to be respecting it. So.
Good thought. Crypto Set Guy. Which also, I was saying the other day, Crypto Set Guy finally followed me on Twitter. It only took 25 years in crypto to get that to happen. He's been following Moose for a while, though. So, not that I'm salty or anything. No.
So there is a nice bullish div again on the 4 hour. But that's just, it's just dumping and dumping. We're getting a little relief. So it looks like it's up a little over 3% in the past hour and a half, hour and 45 minutes. but we're so far under this 200. Yeah, that's got to be the news when the news came out Saturday right there. That's a massive green candle. That's a 13% green candle in a 4-hour period right there. Wick to wick, it's even further. Wick to wick, it's like from 680. Let's see. The high is 681. The low is 545. That's like a freaking 25% dump wick to wick. Or 20%, 19.71% right there. So we go down a little further. Looks like we're seeing a little strength on the hour. We're getting that double green dot, momentum going to the upside, money flow. Money flow is finally flattened. So if we can keep going flat, starting to work our way back up, there's a little hopium for you. But if you believe in Toncoin, man, at freaking, what's it at? 529, 530? That's an awesome pickup. You know? I'm just saying.
That's what I was thinking. I definitely think it's going to go back up. I'm trying to find the article that actually had the most information. Okay, so no. All of these are pay.
So is he talking? Are you talking about Moose?
What about it? I have to work with him. Yeah, Salesforce. It's the only way I could track him when he was speaking in Spaces. That's so funny. That's exactly about it. So I can't actually find the articles that I'm looking at right here for about the CEO. All of these are like pay gated. What I was gonna say, basically, I wanted to have the conversation about about him getting arrested and what that means. So, like, I personally feel like ever since they got Ulbrich for Tornado Cash, that it's kind of been a slippery slope. What?
Ulbrich? Ross Ulbrich?
What? No, what's the guy's name? I can't remember. It starts with
I can't remember his name, but yeah, it wasn't Ross Ulbrich.
Let's see. Who is it?
See, I think that's an apples and oranges thing too, because yes, code is speech, code is free speech.
Oh, Alex Pertsev. That was.
There we go.
I think ever since Alex Pertsev, I think that code is free speech, and I get that. But I mean, like, I think that the people that should be held responsible for laundering money are the people that were using the code to launder money, not the person that invented the code. You know what I'm saying? It's like the people that invented the atomic bomb, right? They themselves, like, they figured out the physics of it. I don't think that they should be held accountable for all the people that were actually, like, hurt because of it, because that was not necessarily their intention. It's like a tool. It's like a knife.
No. Have you watched Oppenheimer?
No.
You should watch Oppenheimer, because that analogy
he didn't want it. He didn't want it. What do you mean? He was a part of it? You feel like that they should all be held
literally built the atomic bomb, Fat Boy and Little Man, and was part of the entire team testing at Los Alamos. And knew it was getting dropped on Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
But wasn't he upset about it?
He was building a weapon of war. He was literally building
upset about it.
Well, maybe after he killed freaking tens of millions of people, he probably was a little upset.
But I mean, like, what option do you have if the government tells you you're going to do something?
And they accused him of being a traitor after all of that happened.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Okay, so you don't like that analogy. Well, I'm saying that I think that you shouldn't. Like, I don't think you can hold somebody accountable for creating a system, a network, or a platform where you are able to have freedom of speech. I don't think that every time that somebody perpetrates some form of freedom of speech that is wrong, that the person that created the system should be held accountable. I think the person that engaged in that activity should be held accountable, right?
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a free speech absolutist.
Yeah, I know.
You know
You're
what I
like,
mean?
yeah.
I don't believe in censoring opinions, but the problem is, I'll steel man it for you. The problem is, very few countries in the world actually have free speech. You know what I mean? We're born and raised in America. This is something we understand. We feel it's our God-given right to have free speech. It's literally in the Constitution, right? France does not necessarily have free speech. The UK doesn't have free speech. You know what I mean? Weimar Germany did not have free speech. You know what I'm saying? And I understand what you're saying. I do believe that it's not I think these two people were arrested for two totally different reasons. I think it was the financial and the banking system was like, whoa, what's going on? People can send money here and they can start move it and launder it, and we don't know what's going on with it. We're not getting our taxes.
We're not getting our cut.
Yeah, we're not getting our cut. What are you talking about? You want to, send money? How dare you?
Banks launder more money than any other kind of organization in the entire world. The only other organization that launders as much money or also launders money up there with banks are churches.
Oh yeah, the Vatican. Oh yeah, for sure, bro. But with the thing on Telegram is that it's France.
They got him 12 charges. It was like
France is
all kinds of fraud, scamming, child pornography, sex trafficking, literally everything that you can do on the internet. They charge.
And those aren't the. I mean, let's face it. France's ideology, the ideology of the. I don't want to say the French people because French are freaking gangster when it comes to protest. They do not freaking
play around.
They're crazy. They don't play around. Definitely YouTube algorithm doesn't like it when you speak the truth. That's true.
Speaking of which, what was it? It was Investing Bros. They got their channel taken down by YouTube, and they may or may not get it back. So, going forward,
was the video, were they talking about this on their video?
No, all of their videos were removed.
Oh, they did. They pissed somebody off. They pissed somebody off. Yeah. Just to get it wiped like that. That's crazy.
They said that they feel optimistic that they might get it back. And I just went up there and I said, well, we got a little channel, but we get like 8x more people on X than we do on YouTube every single time. I was like, y'all will be all right.
But so my opinion with the whole French thing is, though, they state those as the reasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were just looking for
all that stuff happens on Facebook.
Yeah,
all that stuff happens on Facebook. You know what I mean? And they're
Facebook,
just
Instagram.
looking.
Do you know Instagram is one of the biggest for like kiddie porn communities?
I'm sure.
And there's like a whole like system of how you can go through and then like find children. And that's crazy to me because like
they just don't like it because Telegram has supposedly has super good end-to-end encryption. It can't be looked at and this and that. And you got to understand, these are the same people that just sent Elon a letter before he hosted Trump explaining to him like, hey, you need to abide by our rules. You know what I mean? So I don't agree with if they were charging them for those things, like allowing kiddie porn and stuff like that. Yes, that is not free speech. That is, I believe like free speech to the extent, I don't know, it's a slippery slope though. Even if you say free speech to the extent of what's legal, you know what I mean? Like you can't be.
Well, but
I don't know.
But that's so vague because there's so many things.
Right.
Okay, so for example, what they were trying to say with Trump being on the thing with Elon is that they could have talked about the situation going on in the UK. And had they
Right.
talked about the situation going on in the UK, that would have been considered inciting violence, right?
Right.
Which is illegal. So, I mean, like, that wasn't the conversation. They didn't even end up going that
Right.
way, but they wanted to make
But
sure that they
but see,
didn't have
that's another problem though, because words aren't violence, bro. Talking about something is not violence.
But
Speech
if
you don't
are
like is not hate speech.
energizing certain people to do violent actions, which that could have been the direction that the conversation had gone if they were like, well, all the immigrants are stabbing people. And then you see what's going on all over the internet. Then you would have had the people there being like, he's right.
Yeah,
We got to go
but
kill the immigrants before they stab us.
That's the news. That's the news, bro.
No. I agree.
You know what I mean?
That was what they were saying was like the problem. And then so like similarly in the United States, like there are certain types of conversation which vaguely could be considered illegal, right? If they're in that same kind of way, like under certain circumstances, inciting violence.
In the United States, the only kind of speech that's illegal is like direct call to action. Like, hey, would you go unalive this person for me? I want you to go unalive this person for me. You know what I mean? That type of stuff is illegal. Or like, oh, would somebody please rid me of this priest? It's like an old saying. You know what I mean? Circumventing. But I don't know. I mean, I think it's just a pretense because they hate anything, especially France, bro. I mean, France and the UK are like the freaking. You think they would have learned by being bombarded by the Nazis? Now they've turned into freaking Nazis. You know what I mean?
That's a bit extreme, but they've definitely become a lot
more.
Why not?
The left calls everybody a Nazi. You know what I mean?
I would say it's more that's a little parabolic, but we'll say that they have become extremists themselves. Yes,
it's definitely a hyperbolic statement, bro. Of course.
Yes.
I mean, I don't literally believe
but
that.
For the algorithm's sake, they must know it was a hyperbolic statement.
No, YouTube, I do not really think that they are. Unlike people that do say it, I don't really think they are freaking, like freaking Weimar Germany. No, I don't think that.
Hope I'll still be able to collect my HOT on Telegram. Good luck, buddy. You'll still be able to collect it. It just won't be worth as much for quite some time.
Yeah. It's most definitely a political injustice. It is a politically motivated
action.
Yeah. By all means.
But that's what it is. If you don't play by their rules, they try to take you out however that they can. Get some dirt on you. That message just reminded me to go collect it. LOL. Go get your HOT. I mean, I got a couple other articles here. I really don't want to go on too much longer. I got some family stuff going on here. Let's see. I was going to say that, 20%.
However long you want to go on, bro. I'm beat down.
Okay,
like I said, I've been running since 5:15 this morning. I went to the gym, and then I went and I had a hell of a house. I didn't even think I was going to make the stream.
Oh, you remember that thing about potentially fighting somebody that I don't have any problem with just because?
Right.
So they actually sent me a little clip of them going to the gym this morning. They're trying to get me to start doing something. Yeah, he's already taunting me, dude.
Start doing some push-ups.
Yeah, man.
Start doing that cardio. Cardio's the killer when it comes to
fighting. Be honest, to be 100% honest, like I think that I will actually have to do like a water fast for at least a week.
Why?
I think I have to do a water because I mean I weigh like way more than him. I've got to get down like 15 pounds.
Well, just working out will get you down, and not munching
You
on
think so?
stream all the time. Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's right. You're right. Well, I mean, like, I think you don't think that a water fast would work quicker along with a little bit of exercise? Like
Well, yeah, of course.
yeah.
I mean, but it's water weight. You're just dehydrating yourself.
Well, no,
You're
you drink a
you're
lot of water.
cleansing yourself.
You just don't eat food.
Right, you're cleansing yourself. But
This program brings me strength through joy. I love that. That's beautiful. But yeah, cleansing myself. That's what I'm thinking.
If you want to lose weight, the best way to lose weight is through
Cardio.
HIIT workouts, high intensity interval training. That's how you lose weight. Running miles, you don't lose weight. It's high intensity interval training, HIIT workouts. Gotcha. But you do need to get your cardio up, because a 3-minute round, that's a long time.
Yeah.
You know, people are like, oh, it's only 3 minutes. Yeah. Go hit a heavy bag nonstop for 3 minutes and tell me how you feel.
I kind of want to start running to Starbucks. I think it's like a little over. I think it's probably like 2 miles away from me.
Oh, there you go.
If I work at 5 in the morning, you know what I mean? Throw a backpack on, maybe put some weights in the backpack. Freaking start sprinting.
Maybe just see if you can make it there first.
Well, I walked back the other day.
No,
because
I mean, see if you can make it there running without weight first.
Oh, without weight first?
Yeah.
You said high intensity. It's not high intensity if I'm not, you know.
Well, no, bro, high intensity workouts are like
run, but no Starbucks. No, it's because I started working there. I'm gonna work there so that I can get my stuff out in the morning. No or low sugar. UO26.
Yeah.
Saturated fats will do it too.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
No sugar. No, high intensity workouts, bro, are like sprint for 20 seconds, walk for 20 seconds, sprint for 20 seconds, walk for 20 seconds. That's like and you do that like 10 times. You know what I mean?
And kettlebell swings. When I had private trainer, kettlebell swings and like dips, like with like
oh yeah,
like 40 pounds, bro. That was the thing that actually got me like small quick. That's what I need to do. Work on that pelvic thrust, so that way when I go see my wife out there, she knows that I missed her. One Taco Bell.
There you go.
Anyways, but all right, everybody, thank you for joining
that'll clear you out right there.
Yeah, Taco Bell binge will do it. Do you know, me and my friends, they used to have the $5 box, and I think it was like 12 tacos for $5. Me and my friends, we practiced. We like trained for like 2 weeks, and then we went in one day and then sat down, and each of us ate a $5 box, the whole thing.
Bro, we used to do that. We just used to call that freaking after smoking weed. You know what I mean? We called that the munchies.
Oh, no. We had to work up to it, because otherwise you would just get the runs pretty quick. You know what I mean?
Well, I didn't say the after effects were nice.
Yeah. No. We had to adjust our body to be able to eat 12 tacos really quickly, and then we just went to town. Yeah. But all right.
Taco Bell is like, I want something that is just going to totally blow me away because I hate myself, or you're drunk after the bar. That's what Taco Bell's for.
That's true. Montezuma will take care of that water weight. There we go.
There you go.
Hey, and you know, I put out a tweet. I'm going to quit drinking. I'm going to quit smoking because I've never met a person that drinks or smokes weed and is successful.
Well, that's not true.
Name me one person. Name me one person that smokes weed or drinks alcohol and is successful.
Snoop.
All right. Name me one other. No, I'm just kidding. That's like the thing that everybody does for engagement.
No, I know. I mean, I don't even smoke weed anymore, but I'm just saying that's not necessarily true. It's whether or not you abuse it. That's not true. Elon Musk. I watch Elon Musk smoke weed.
Yeah, I saw that one. And then the Tesla stock went boo. And then it went boo. All right. But anyways, thank you guys, all of you, for joining us. So, Desert, tell me, is there one of these specific ones that you want to end with now? So
I changed the music on the one the Token Empire one. You can end with that. That's got new uncopyrighted music on it.
All right, let's hit it.